Hey guys, Erica here, Scrapdivatwentynine. Welcome back to my channel. I'm coming on today to share with you the products that I use to make this file folder flipbook that I just recently shared. I had several requests for how I assembled this flipbook and certain products that I use, so I figured I would come on and do a separate video, share with you all the dies that I used to create this flipbook and how I assembled it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to share with you all the products that I use. So opening up the flipbook, well, actually the first dies that I actually used to create this book is this die right here, and it is called Hello Life by Lori Whitlock, and the number is 659892, and I will zoom in so you can see that in case you want to pick up this die. It comes with all of these dies in here, 14 dies, and you see the file folder. That's what the die looks like, and that's how I created the pages of the flipbook using this particular die right here. Okay. Alright, and then I also used the Pretty Pink Posh tab set as well, and I just used the one in the middle because I didn't have a middle one for the Sizzix die, and I just cut it to size and rounded the corners to make it look like the other files that I had already die cut out. Okay, the next die that I used is this ornate frame, and it's Downtown Abbey, and I did pick this up from Joann's not too long ago, and that's what I used to create this right here. This oval is a Spellbinders die. This Hello Friend, this is the die that I used to create this hello. I believe it's Lawn Fawn. This Friend die is MFT, My Favorite Things Dynamics, and I think it's just called Friends, and it comes with 2 dies. The Coffee Cup is made using this Sizzix Bigs die by Tim Holtz. That's what that looks like. The clips, I use this Spellbinders die Delights, and it's called Hipster. I did pick this up from Hobby Lobby, and you can see the die right here. There's the coffee mug die that I used. So that's that. I did use a Biggs XL die to create this envelope, which is by Brenda Walton, I believe, and I did not pull that one out. I do apologize. This particular die right here is another My Favorite Things, and this is what it looks like, and this is the Hot Cocoa Cups. So that's what that die looks like right there. The little tiny words that I used on the tabs, it's by Momenta, and I did pick these up at Hobby Lobby, and it comes with all of those tiny words. So that's what that looks like. And I used this Paper Smooches Wise die. These are the hearts that I used. And last but not least, these Spellbinders dies. These are the letters that I used. I die cut out me right there. So those are the 2 letters that I use from this particular set. Okay, so now to show you how I assemble the book. I've already die cut out 2 pages. So these would be your pages right here. And you see how I have one right here, and then you flip it over, and then you get another tab on the opposite side. So you have your 2 pages, and what you're gonna do, and I will link in the description box below, my sister Scrapper has a amazing tutorial on how to create the hidden hinge. That is the tutorial that I followed, and this is what I learned how to make this. I don't have to watch it anymore because I've made it so many times. But for those of you who are new and want to learn, I didn't want to do the tutorial because Ginger has already made an awesome tutorial on how to make this hinge system. So I'll link it in the description box below, and you all can check that out. So for demonstration purposes, I made an hinge system. And basically all you're going to do is you're going to take your pages and you're going to glue them with score tape or red line tape to the hinge. So you'll have red line tape or score tape on the hinge, and you will attach your file folder to the hinge like that. Very easy. And then you'll fold it down and you'll have this back side of the hinge, and you'll take your other file folder page and you'll have red line glue or red line tape or score tape on this side of the hinge, and then you would adhere the hinge like so. So I guess I can do that really quick for you so you guys can see, just for demonstration purposes. So you're going to adhere some glue on that side, and I'm going to go ahead and do it on this side too, just so you guys can see. And oh my goodness, you don't want to, obviously you want to do one side at a time, but for demonstration purposes. So you would glue that side down just like that, and then you're going to take your other file tab and glue it down like that very carefully, and then you'll see, oh my goodness, okay, here we go. You'll have your page that flips back and forth like that. I hope that makes sense. And I just glued it down wrong. Okay, let me just turn this one around. I apologize, you guys. So it would look like this. All right, that's your page. So you got a tab right here and a tab right here. And then you would put adhesive on the inside of one side of your page so that it glues together. So you have one page that's together, and then you have it on one hinge that flips back and forth like so. I hope that makes sense to you guys. And then you would just move to each hinge and do one side at a time until you have assembled your book. And as you can see, I just made 3 hinges, and I had 6 pages total for my flip book. And then after you do that, you're gonna take your cardstock of your choice, and what you would do is you would apply red line tape or score tape to the back of your hinge system, and you would place it in the middle of the paper that you're going to make your book with. And so this would just attach like so, and then it would create your book like that. And of course this would all be glued down, and then you'd have your book, and then you could open it up and apply more pattern paper to this side to cover up your hinge, and then same thing for the back. You would cover it up with pattern paper on this side, and there you'd have your little book, and it would fold like that. And so then when it opens, you can have it set up however which way you want to open it, but that's what it would look like all assembled. And I hope this makes sense, you guys. I don't have a whole lot of time to do like a full-on tutorial, but I hope that this helps and that you guys can get the idea on how I created this flip book. Very similar to a mini album. All right, thanks for watching. Thank you for leaving me so many nice comments. You guys left me so many great comments, and I read every single one of them. And I just want to say thank you. I'm glad that I was able to inspire so many people. All right, you guys have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.